Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Time Cyber League, the most exciting esports tournament. And today we will be looking at the top 4 teams in Valorant and see who will be crowned champions eventually. My name is Husky, and I'm joined the broadcast by the one and only Lazara.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We would like to thank our sponsors and partners, and that would be Time, Malaysia's fastest broadband, for their support in bringing this online event live. This league is powered by M8 Hexa Esports Hub and fueled by Server DNA. Thank you for hosting the live stream on their platform. Also, thanks to M8 Hexa Esports for sharing the live stream on the platform as well. You can catch the stream also on our pages, Lazara14 and
Husky. And of course, we also have something for you guys. We have a giveaway, and all you have to do is to follow these simple steps to be eligible for it. First of all, start off by liking and sharing the stream and tag at Server DNA, and of course, include the hashtag #TimeCyberLeague in your post. Make sure it's public, and you can also register and fill up your the form at a link that we will provide at the live stream, and afterwards wait until 6 December where we announce the eventual winners of this giveaway. So good luck to all those out there. But today the 4 teams, we have Malaze, we have Bosco, Zero Synergy, and WULF Esports. But at the end of it, it's going to be one champion emerging, and we'll be playing in a double elimination bracket.
all right. So let's see if the production is ready to go into game. And it looks like they are. So while we get into it, let's check out the prize pool. It does look like we have a total prize pool for this tournament of 4,000 ringgit. The third will get 500 ringgit plus goodies. The second place will get 1,000 plus goodies. And the first, 2,500 ringgit plus goodies. So that's quite a lot for a community level tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've gathered the best of the best to play in this tournament, and of course to start things off in the upper bracket final. This is going to be a best of 1 between Malaze and Bosco, and we will be jumping straight into Ascent, one of the maps, one of the latest maps before Icebox came out. And I think Ascent kind of has this very unique property where you have this three angles to attack from, and we just had this conversation or broadcast where, if I have to admit, Ascent is my worst map. I absolutely hate attacking on Ascent, but I do love watching people execute their defense and offense on this map.
Yeah, I feel like it's really important to take mid control in Ascent. That will enable easy rotation towards A or B. And what would you think are the best comps to find in this map?
I think generally when we talk about Ascent, you kind of have to look at mid control as one of the most important areas of the map, where as an attacker, you can kind of peek out from mid top straight into mid and market. So this is where, if you play in, like, let's say your casual pub games, those are where pickouts normally happen. And
Choose your agent.
Ways. And taking mid control basically gives you full access towards A and B. It allows for a lot of flankings to happen, and market control basically just secures you the B side completely. So I would say agents like Killjoy is particularly popular on Ascent because you can kind of solo hold B despite the recent nerfs that Riot kind of dropped on her. Agents like Sova and Omen also has a lot of usage, especially Sova, where you can get a lot of cheeky lineups, and the most cheesiest thing that you can do is to get an Ares and Odin and spray through the B main, and you might get a lucky kill outside of the entrance.
Alright, we're about to get into game right now. This is going to be 2 teams. Which matchup do we have right now?
Yeah, we have Malaze versus Bosco, and look at it, Bosco, they will be on the defender side. They will be on the attacking side. We're gonna have this first 12 round. We'll see how Bosco sets this up, because it seems like Malaze, they are kind of propped up to go for a B rush, but they also might be looking at mid as well. As Bosco, they do have this Jet who might peek out from A shot into catwalk. So we'll see what's going to transpire when the game starts.
We do see
Shot.
Immediately combo. see the shots are being used nearly onto A shot, so kind of flush out the defenders, not giving them a bit of room to breathe, but the dark cover does from the defenders. That's not a good idea because Bosco picks up two from the get-go and the entire market go down, but Malaze, they have nowhere else to go. They gotta rush through that side. Bosco is gonna get the third one.
One player remaining.
Pick up PFTW, takes a 4. And of course the defenders will get around 1. It's quick and swift execution from Bosco.
Nicely done. So let's see if they will go for the same kind of setup.
Yeah. And I think it's pretty important to note that how when Bosco shot out the silver arrow onto B main, they actually scanned out at least 4 members from the side of Malaze. And in fact, that Malaze kind of took their sweet time trying to push through mid. It kind of spells disaster because you have to be decisive pushing through that area, and that's not what Malaze did. So it gave Bosco a lot of opportunity to kind of pick them off, but maybe Malaze, they want to try again. Now they have 2 members propped at mid top, and Silver is going to fly into market, but highly doubt it will see anyone.
Here they are, just sneaking over towards the mid. It looks like they are pushing up. Mickey is going to take some shots, and Ika currently just hanging out around the defender side.
Yeah, Ika PFTW just playing right behind, close to CT. They do come in with the flashpoint. The Orange Panda might get the spray with the Spectre, but he misses his shot. Meteor takes him out with the Sheriff to the head. Darkness got the trade ran back, and Professor also takes out another one. That's G down. Ika PFTW with the third as Mickey comes in and takes out the defending Omen, but Professor with the ghost shot narrows down Malaze to just this lone Sova with a Sheriff in hand. They do have the dark cover onto A main, but that dark cover will dissipate, and Darkness God takes him out with a Spectre. Bosco with 2 consecutive rounds in a row. Very well done. As we go into the third round, I think so far you can see how Bosco kind of has the idea of setting out the defending side. And unfortunately, Malaze, they kind of came in with a different approach, pushing into A short. But again, those crucial frags didn't really come true for them. So we just have to see how this pans out with Bosco. A very aggressive push out on the A site. Orange Panda and Professor, they're doing it. Mickey tries to make a pre-fire through the dark cover. Doesn't hit onto anyone though. They also send in the shock dart towards mid into market. But Bosco, they're all stacked at B, and basically he's gonna find Orange Panda, but Professor with the refresh gonna take out the Cypher, so Trewire is gonna go down. Ika PFTW gets surprised by a 4-man stack. Ren takes out his Saber Phantom. They're now gonna rush into A side, but Mickey has to be careful because Professor is there, sees the elbow, but Professor wins out with the Spectre shot, would dismiss into Y, but Mejo will find Darkness God coming through tiles, and Malaze, they will have a man advantage over Bosco.
All right, it's a 2 versus 3 situation. Jet on the spike. They're not going to decide to plant just yet, but they do look like they're heading towards A side.
Right there.
Slowly sneaking through mid cubby, going into the tree section. Does look like it's clear from here on out because we do see both Professor as well as the Sova on the other side of the map.
And most likely the plan is going to go down in A, so
30 seconds left.
For Bosco, they will have to go for this retake. And there's a lot of patience coming in from Malaze, though. They kind of, faked it. Came in from mid cubby, from A short, took out 3 members, and they decide, you know what, we're going to take our time and let Bosco walk out of sight. And now with the spike going down, Bosco will have to come in for the retake. They do have the cloud burst from Ren to kind of hold off A main for now. They block out the vision, and you know that Tank is going to come from tree. Professor comes in from A main, so Tank will have to spray down this door. So does get himself an upgrade into the Phantom. The door goes down. We'll see if Malaze can hold it. The Recon Dart and Outlook is available to get some info.
All right, he's definitely seen the 2 players directly in front of the door.
Revealing area.
Push the door over through.
One player remaining.
And that will be a great swing. Great sight hold from the side of Malaze. And attempt from Bosco, but it's just the utility usage from Malaze that really did pan out. The flashpoint was on point, and it was able to catch this over off guard. So pretty decent round for Malaze. And then this is what we've been talking about. If you win the first 2 rounds and you lose the 3rd round, suddenly your economy kind of goes for a full reset. If you look at the creds from the side of Bosco, they actually have lesser creds compared to Malaze because they lost that third round. So
Alright,
Get
it
out
does
of
look
my
like
way.
it bounces out though in the very end. Ooh, already we do see a fault line coming in from Jeed. That will slow the enemy team down.
there is also the Blade Storm used by Ren. Again, going on to the true catwalk. The dark cover is there. Orange Panda is waiting and is going to find the entry or the first frag onto basic, but Mickey trace him back. So Ren still holding on to that Blade Storm. Meteor will use that out drone to drone out mid, and it seems like Malaze, they really want to try and attack the B side. We'll see if that pans through because that Killjoy is pretty much stacked. She's hiding in market, but all those utilities in front of B main is not going to make it easy for Malaze. But perhaps Malaze, they want to take this opportunity.
Oh yeah, they're going in for it. B side, they're gonna come into traps. Let's see if they will move cautiously.
Darkness God hiding inside this pocket. And once the turret goes off, she'll have it indicated and she can kind of detonate the nano from the flashpoint. And immediately it's going to be a rush in from Malaze. Went straight into market to find a target, but it's not going to find anyone. The nano swarm plus Tang will take out one, but Ren managed to catch up Professor from rotation and to come out with the Blade Storm and get a 2K. Can he make it a third though? Ika PFTW from behind. The Darkness Gods from the pocket will be able to catch Ren off by surprise, and Bosco will win the third defending round.
Alright, so it does look like it's come to a 3 versus 1. So far, we do see Bosco in the lead. They are gonna buy up a bunch of Vandals as well as Phantoms. Economy currently, it's a bit low on the side of
Alarm bot out.
Malaze.
Time for a field test.
Definitely, and it's also
Placing
contrary to
swarm
the fact that they did lose the attacking round, which could have gotten them in a good spot in terms of their creds. But Bosco kind of tipping the balance in their favors. Now this Killjoy bot should be able to spot out Malaze the moment they try to enter side. And it's pretty annoying because these are the angles that you cannot take out the bots unless you use utility. They do have this Professor who is underneath Hell. And it seems like Bosco have an inkling of where Malaze is going to attack. They have this Killjoy in Garden.
All of them are actually ready on A side, and A side comes, and there goes a little cloud burst coming in from Jet. That will cover
One
half
player
of
remaining.
Ren currently looking towards some shots firing into the cloud. Immediately gets found by Darkness God and gets shot down. That's a complete flawless on the side of Bosco.
And just another flawless defense from Bosco. They were able to kind of catch this off guard, and you can kind of see it was not a full buy round for Malaze. They didn't have the creds to do so, so you can kind of understand why they would go for such an aggressive maneuver. But this round would be the full buy, the forced buy for Malaze. They even have Mickey on that Phantom plus a light shield. So if this round goes down the drains, you will see Malaze having to go for eco for at least the next 2 rounds.
Like they're gonna play it a little bit slower, but some shots are being thrown off from the side of Bosco, trying to attract some attention. Looking over at Malaze, G here, gonna hang out on catwalk. They're not pushing in yet, but they are blind firing through that smoke, trying to make sure nobody's behind.
And just a lot of patience from Bosco. They don't really bother trying to push outside. You don't see any of the defenders kind of making those aggressive maneuvers out of where they are. Instead, they're just anchoring themselves, and that Aldrin is going to spot out at least 4 members of Malaze trying to come in from mid. So it's going to throw that recon dart, which gets shot immediately. And I think Bosco has an inkling of where Malaze wants to come through. Orange Panda in the right spot is going to peek out, and he might catch a surprise. A headshot to the wall. He finds one, but the refresh is going to immediately come in from Bosco. Now Malaysia down to 2 members. Into the Euro step, and that is the one that Bosco needs. Bosco will find another win. And Malaze, they throw out their utilities, but they get nothing in return.
Smooth sailing for Bosco at the moment. They know exactly what they're gonna do next. Perhaps Malaze should reconsider their strategy at this point.
Yeah, and I think it's less about how Malaze are playing. Their fragging capacity and more about how Malaze are trying to attack the site, because they have kind of been rinsing and repeating the same thing, same maneuvers over and over again. And I think Bosco kind of has an idea of how Malaze are going to attack. Let's see what differences they will make. Bosco always has this omen that plays at CT. So whenever you drop this omen at mid, you have to kind of make value out of it. And it seems like Malaze, they're just using it to take out vision, to take out sightlines, but they're not capitalizing on the fact that Bosco has no idea where they are. So they might try from A shot once more into trees. And it's going to be Orange Panda taking out G immediately with the wall bang. But since they're really committed, they gotta rush in. They're only running on Shadow, so it is kind of difficult. The Blazestorm comes out, it's 2 kills for Malaze. It's going into glass, straight through heaven, but Tang is coming from behind. He might be able to catch one victim. Migo is dead. Tang with the 2K. It's about to make it 3. No, Ren trace him back. Needs to retrieve the spike to go for plant though, and it's not going to be easy because you still have members of Bosco around site A.
Yep, and it's a 1 versus 2
I
situation.
got the spike.
The spike has been picked up by Ren. Perhaps a rotation might come into play right now. Don't know yet, considering just hanging out around the corners at the A site. So far,
30 seconds left.
decisions being made. 30 seconds left on the clock. And it does look like Ren will be stepping over towards A site, being careful to check out the entrances of A site.
And that's the only place that he can kind of go, but honestly, you kind of have to make a choice right now because they do have Professor waiting behind and a perfect wallbang through the box to take out Ren's head, and he knows that default plan spot. And again, Bosco just another good defense, another good hole on the site. And it's so convenient when you have this Killjoy left alive on the map because you can easily get an indicator of whether the attackers are coming on site, and since there's no response or no hints at B, Bosco kind of knew that Malaze are gonna try and plant A at least. So 6 rounds for the defenders and only 1 for the attackers.
Get out of my
Revealing
way.
area.
So same thing, we see that Retardar going out, trying to get area mid. Ooh, we see that Jet taking quite a bit of damage right there.
Even pulls out the Blazestorm, so this is a round where Blazestorm kind of is a valuable Blazestorm that shines. But it's only 3 immediate kills goes over the side of Bosco, makes it able to take a PFW back, but this Hunter's Fury is going to hit onto Mickey. Shot that comes out, Mickey peeks out, gets killed instead. It was Tang who wins the peak. And Bosco with another swift round, now 7 in the bag. And there's only 4 more rounds for the first half.
Alright, if it keeps going in this trend, it does look like we might just end up with a quick match coming from Bosco. But hopefully Malaze will find their way and try to take back the game to their side. So far, it does look like they have opted out for quite different guns. I think I saw a Guardian there just now.
Desperate time does call for desperate measure, and if there is a Guardian, then every shot has to count for Malaze right now. Ren only has the Bulldog to work with. The Blazestorm that he pulled out just now got tagged through the smoke at tiles, didn't have much health to work with, but again, this Killjoy is being so crafty. Playing on these for for another time. The Orange Thunder comes in, but Darkness God's gonna fight 2 with the Nano Swarm and a bit of that Phantom Tag. Professor through the dark cover finds the 3rd. Mickey gets on the side, he tries to get the plan down, but Orange Panda says no. Bosco, they won another round, and they will get it. And free operator to boot as well.
Oh, nice. Currently, score is 8-1. We still see Malaze struggling to get a plant on any of the sides, and they've been going A lately. Currently, I do believe they are going to opt towards the B side.
Need a drop.
And there are 4 players on the side of Bosco currently. At first, they were leaning towards B, but now they've decided to go A.
Yeah.
And we do see a Killjoy as well as a Sova waiting over for them on the other side. Dark comes in and he gets shot down immediately. Now they're going to decide what should they do.
Spots out Ren once more, and like you mentioned, the Killjoy now has switched from A to B again. And I think Bosco, they're feeling really confident as Orange Panda and Ika PFTW, they've kind of pushed out in an aggressive manner, and Orange Panda is going to push out entirely from A main. You can see Malaze, they have to make a move right now because they might be swarmed by Bosco if they don't make the entrance. And there's only one way in. Dark cover comes out, there is a Nano Swarm there. You can see that Bosco there, taking it out. They immediately use the tailwind in. Ben has just to get this entry frag, but they do get spot out. He's gonna find one, but immediately Bosco takes you back. Darkness got loses his hit to Ren, but Tang will get another one frag. Immediately comes in the Sheriff, but his Sheriff does not connect any single shots. And another attempt to attack B side, another failed one from Malaze. Bosco takes the nice defense round.
Oof. Not looking good for Malaze at the moment. 9-1. They are gonna decide right now where they'll be headed. So they just tried for a B take and it was not successful. Maybe they're going for like a 2-3 split now.
And it could be an option that they might want to consider. The fact that you only have 2 more rounds left in this first half. Orange Panda has the operator in hand. It's gonna come out again, watching A lobby, but Malaze, they are really slowing down this pace, and they might see Professor. The Professor does get taken out.
Finally, there is a kill coming in first from the side of Malaze. A drone comes in to scout out A, and it does look like the defenders are going to rotate towards A as they do realize a kill has been made there. But instead, we do see Malaze coming onto Catwalk.
Immediately, Bosco, they throw out the dark cover, and they're like, yeah. They kind of read Malaze like a book at this point. So this dark cover is going to buy time for Bosco to relocate themselves. They can put the Killjoy at B and let the rest of the members go to A side. And I think Malaze knows that. So now they're going to come through market. And this is a very important part because if they can swarm B, they would definitely be able to get the flank down. The alarm bot goes up, dark cover comes out. I think Bosco knows that Malaze are coming into B. The 3-point that is also there. And Gil's going to take a paranoia in the face by Malaze. They're going to go for a full commit. Ren tries to go through the nowhere, but gets taken out. Amelia will find the refrag, and it is going to be Bosco trying to retake the site. The cover will expire.
30 seconds left.
EW finds Mijo. 3 versus 3. Mickey gets the plan down. The fault line comes out and gets a 2-minute concussion.
Planted.
So it is time for Bosco to retake the site.
Mickey will be hiding right behind the side of B. Aja shooting over towards the market. Gonna be trying to close that door. It's been closed. Bunch of clouds covering the fish market. And Orange Panda about to step into the sights of Basic. Basic gets a heads up, but then gets traded off immediately. And there goes another kill. Time for the defuse, and another win goes to Bosco.
Yeah, and this is just a good attempt from Malaze to hold the side, but it was the important gunfight that really mattered for Bosco, and PFDW made it happen. 10-1. This is so far a massive beatdown from the side of Bosco towards Malaze, and we are in the last round of the first half. This is the round where Malaze, they should be able to go for the full buy, and yes, they have to go for the full buy. Unfortunately, Jeet only has a Spectre to work with, and Mickey only has that light shield.
Oh. So yes, they're gonna go ahead for that full buy. Hopefully with this round, they at least get 1 point for their side before moving on to the next half.
If you're Malaze, you definitely want this round because it's not gonna get any easier. The Dark House comes out onto A short, so
Gonna block that off.
Yeah, pre-fire from Orange Panda doesn't find anyone, and it seems like Malaze, they're gonna play around mid again, but Basic.
Ooh, Basic, I believe, spotted out of that nozzle. He's coming in for the sneak and he does find a headshot onto the sneak. We'll get the next kill.
Orange Panda getting gunned down by Mickey through the wall. 100 again, Ren dies to the AWP. Darkness right now watching, gets a second one through the bomb. Try to find the third. PFDW also comes in as the backup, and Malaze, they are down to just the Sova. PFDW will make sure that he goes down. The defender takes it, and Bosco closes out the first half.
Switching
with
sides.
11-1.
That's just 2 kills, or rather 2 wins away from winning the first match. So here is everybody's reset. Probably opting for a bunch of ghosts as well as you see the classics. A little bit of that rapid fire coming. So far, it does look like our defending team is going for that split, and the attacking team leaning towards A.
And, well, we've seen how Malaze kind of play on the attacker side, and it hasn't really, worked out for them, but perhaps Bosco can show us something different. How do you really want to attack the side? And it seems like Bosco, they're committed towards A, and and they'll have all 5 members. And Malaze, they no one's on A. Well, they are at 3, but the Dark Cloud is cover things up, and immediately Bosco, they execute on the A side. Jumping down, the Cypher Cage does get used. Literally finds the first one on the Professor. That's a good start. Basic gets tapped through the Dark Cloud, and it seems like he will find Orange Panda as well. So maybe Malaze, they might be able to get this defense out, but the spike is already down. They're gonna try and cut down this door with that knife. Ika PFDW does have this frenzy in hand. They'll try to hold this side, but the dart from the Cypher Camp comes out. Twilight is dead. Ren finds Darkness God. Ika PFW finds Ren in the head. Still a 2 versus 3 situation, pretty much winnable for Malaze. They're gonna drop down from the heaven, and now they want to find out where the attackers are. Ika PFW gets flashed. They're gonna run to the smoke. Tries to find Mejo, but Mejo turns around to play and is tank against the world, and he will not be able to succeed in that. Malaze gets the defuse off, and they will take the first round of the second half.
Okay, so it does look like maybe this is more of a defender favored map, since we do see their score go up by 1. Perhaps they can continue in this trend and change the tides, but it is a bit far off since we do see Bosco already with 11 points on the scoreboard.
Yep, it's definitely a tall order for Malaze to kind of turn this around, but there is a slight chance, at least they didn't close out the first half with 12-0, so there is one more round for error, but to see what Malaze wants to do is Panda and the rest of Bosco, now they're going to split up, and they do play this 1-3-1. Darkscar will be playing outside of B main. Professor and the rest of his squad will actually try to make their way towards A once more. So just now the Cypher Cage from the side of Malaze did pan out, but Ren might be surprised by Darkness God hiding there with a shorty.
He is going to be waiting it out at the A garden. So far, the attackers are kind of split, but he might just find 2 kills if he spots out Reyna. Yes, he does. He gets 1 kill onto that Reyna. Orange Panda will try and find... Oh. No shots being taken.
Yeah, and Tripwire also goes off. Ika PFW.
Spike planted.
On top of Heaven, does see this home and should be able to spray him down. Yes, he does. Tang does get Mickey in return, but G finds Orange Panda. Mickey,
One enemy remaining.
Tang showing his head, but loses out, and this shorty from Darkness God is not going to be able to win out the round. And Malaze with 2 in a row. Great start to the defense round.
Would you say this is a defender favorite map?
Statistically, you can say that almost all maps before Icebox are kind of defender favorite. But if you kind of put the numbers aside, it really comes down to how the teams execute their offense. And I would say so far both Bosco and Malaze hasn't really shown us how to control the site.
Here.
But I definitely would say that Bosco kind of has a better grasp on entering the site. Now it's just about cleaning things up and polishing that post-plan situation. They've gotten the spike down twice, just that they were not able to kind of protect that objective.
A bit heavy on the B side, creating some havoc. Mickey does get a kill, a headshot in fact. Oh, but we'll get taken immediately, followed by the
player
B
remaining.
Now we only have a Cypher left on the side of the defenders.
And Cypher is actually coming from behind, from mid-top, so Basic might be able to see the omen. Yes, he does. Takes out Ika PFW, and that's the guy with the spike on hand.
The spike is
Basic
here.
now has control of the objective. Does get an upgrade, I believe, into a Phantom.
Stealing sight.
Professor control the Lear.
Have the spike.
And Cypher tries to fight it, does land the shot, but not able to kill off this Rain. Oh, he actually, so he's still a Spectre. Professor does get the plan down. Now there's the upgrade in front of B main.
Spike planted.
Spike near the CT stairs. And this is a really good spot to hold because they know that base is going to come in from B main. So one way or the other, Professor will have to go through these 2 members from the side of Bosco.
But just looking at the numbers game, it does look like the Bosco have. Professor goes down though, and wow, amazingly Malaze will get the win.
And
How did that happen?
It's perfect from Basics. Upgrading to the Vandal and 2 headshots was all he needs. It's great transfer. A slight miscommunication from the side of Bosco there. They could have went for a double swing, but they kind of funnel into Basic's crosshair, and Basic took the opportunity. So Malaze 3 rounds in a row. this should really cripple Bosco's economy a bit. But because they went for 2 full eco rounds, they will have enough creds for this round as well. So far, Malaze getting 3 defense rounds in a row. It's going to set them up to be in a pretty comfortable spot in terms of the numbers game.
Yep. It's pretty interesting, even though the score is 11-4, but so far no wins for Bosco on the attacker side.
Comes up, and Darkness God with a white swing onto Ren, just take him out. So a good start for Bosco for being able to get that frag. You can see immediately they kind of divert their attention away from A. Now the thing will be they took out the Jet, so the only duelist for the side of Malaze is no longer on this map. And I think Bosco, they're feeling pretty confident to head onto B. They do have those utilities to work with, the Omen Paranoia and the Reyna Lear. The Cypher camera is in front of B main though, but
I believe they've already spotted them out, so that will ensure the defenders make their way towards B at the moment.
But they do put the lockdown of this killjoy. Cypher can be used. It's a one-way cage, so basically we'll be able to see the lane of the out, go off. No defenders gets detained. Orange Panda smokes out market, but it's going to be Mijo that takes out Professor through the cloud burst, and Mijo has to be really careful. There's a Jet there. Jet doesn't find the shot. The spike goes down. Another Jet so we will be able to finish him off. And PFTW jumps back down from ledge. It's going to be a 4 versus 3. Basic knows that someone, the Sova, is in a boathouse. He just needs to hold that. Peek out, but PFTW will be able to get the refract back. Still Malaze are in an even spot. He comes in from the left side, takes out the Omen and the Killjoy, and Malaze with 4 defense rounds in a row. Another defuse goes their way.
That's 5. Defenders win yet again. They're really catching up. If they keep this up, they could go 11-11, and maybe we might even see an overtime. Who knows?
I've been seeing an overtime in our opening upper bracket finals of the days, and the fact that it's the best of 1, so these teams would definitely want to kind of fight it out. You don't want to go into that lower bracket and have to brave through the lower bracket finals, and and it's a tedious task for the losing team. So right now, I think Bosco, they kind of have to really start thinking about how do they want to polish up those attacks. They've always gotten the spike down, but they were not able to hold the site, and it's really worrying for Bosco. Mickey does take out the recon dart, so that is give info that Bosco will be attempting B once more, but they do have this Jet rocket. Nearly all of these get used. Does get flashed within the smoke. The Sova, Mido is the one fighting the pressure on Professor. Mido fights Tank. Okay, the refresh comes in from Bosco, but Ren will take out Orange Panda. Darkness God makes it onto site. Bosco gets the fight down once more, but they are at a man's disadvantage. So Malaze
You should know.
go for this retake. The Euro step gets used, so now they know where Bosco are. They go for the pre-fight phase. He tries to push in, but it's Ika PFTW with the bigger balls, and he finds a 3K, and Darkness God cleans things up. Malaze, they lose this round, and Bosco puts themselves at
Match point.
Alright, so it does look like they're at 12 points to 5. Bosco has managed to pick up after that round. Just one more and the game will finish. Let's see what kind of buys they make. I guess they're going to be sticking to the usual Phantoms and Vandals.
Out of charges.
And Malaze does have something to worry about at the moment.
They definitely do. Their economy is not really looking good. They had to go for this force buy, and every single round right now does come from Malaze. Orange Panda pulls out the Blaze with the Blaze Storm. There is the Omen holding a cat, it's going to peek out, but because of the amount, the abundance of smoke, the abundance of cover, Mickey is not sure, he's unsure whether he should take the shot. And you do have Orange Panda trying to make his way through mid, and this way is going to be important. This will be the entry frag. Orange Panda turns the corner. He might be, Mickey might be able to see him
It depends
first.
on who does it first. He found it. He does get a headshot. Now comes in a Hunter's Fury from Mijo, trying to get the killer of his teammates. So far, no kills being made. Oh wait, he does get Mickey actually with the Vandal.
Yep, so now we are back to an even playing field for both teams. In Bosco, they will immediately rotate away from A, then go on to B again. But we do know that G has been playing on B for the entirety of the defense round. Should be able to hear this ultimate orb getting taken if Darkness God decide to go for it. There is no lockdown available, and Ren is still holding market in case Bosco decides to go for the attack.
Oh, that's gonna reveal all of them over in there.
30 seconds left.
Ian also coming in from Breach. That's gonna knock them off. Yes, Valorant gets a double kill with that Blade Storm. Maybe able to find one more.
Let's go for a Jiggle Peak. Doesn't really hit the blade, but it's still sufficient for Malaze to get this win. Ren teasing out with the Bulldog, and Mijo will kill off the final member of Bosco. So Malaze, they bring this round back, and they are 6 rounds away from forcing a potential overtime. It's still a tall order though.
Yeah, it is a tall order. 6, quite a bit of games, whereas compared to Bosco, it's just gonna be one more to close it out. I guess Bosco is not really that worried, but they do have to be careful since it does feel like Malays are getting pretty strong on the side of the defenders.
Yeah, Malay really is sinking into the comfortable zone, figuring out just like what Bosco did to them. They read Bosco, but it's not out of the woods just yet as Mickey sprays through the dark cover, not able to find Orange Panda. I think Orange Panda did the same as well
Here.
the camera. Slightly tagged a bit. Professor comes in with the Sheriff. And this is where they lost Orange Panda in the previous round to Mickey.
Not sure if that drone actually caught out the positioning. Here, Rin does get 1 kill. Oh, make that 2.
Oh, done. They take out 2 members from Bosco, but Orange Panda was able to get the refrag back onto Mickey. But Orange Panda is also pretty healthy as well. So you can kind of say that Malays, they have the man advantage, but Bosco, Tang, he's already at back B, and he might be able to see the enemy so far with the frenzy. Brings him down. Mido gets taken out, but he still has to be careful though. Jeet is playing on B. The recon dart gets shot into heaven, so he does get the detection onto Ren. So it gives Bosco a bit of information to work with, and it will also allow Orange Panda to push straight through glass into heaven. The Cypher is watching his camera, and basically will be punished for it. The Cypher comes out, and Orange Panda will now take control of A side, and they will also give the sign to Ica PW to come in and plant the spike. Bosco there, gotten control of the
Spike planted.
All right, now or never. So now they have to defend their spike as well as they can. G trying to come in, but there is a cloud right in front of him. He is walking through. Orange Panda currently hiding over at Hell.
Blinding!
And we see this round. Black pointing Cole now to play out the aftershock. Play out Jenny. Orange Panda is being really patient, and he's letting everyone pass. G has no idea that this guy right behind him is Orange Panda is punching point 3K and trying to play through the box. Pulls out the pistol, goes for the 4th, and that is it. Bosco
Attackers win
with a dominating win. They drop a few rounds when they're on attack, but overall it was just Bosco being the better team, and they're gonna advance into the grand finals. Whereas Malays, they'll have to walk through the lower bracket to earn a rematch against their rivals.
So here it is, 13-6. Quite a one-sided match for the most part for Bosco, eh? And check out those frags. We see Darkness God with the highest amount. It's quite far off compared to the side of Malays.
Yeah, and I would just say that Bosco, they kind of had the understanding of the map a bit more, and of course in those crucial gunfights, you can clearly see a bit of discrepancy in terms of their fragging prowess from both teams. But nonetheless, well played from both teams. Malay still has a chance in the lower bracket, but Bosco, they'll sit comfortably in the grand finals awaiting their opponents. We do have an update from the production though that we will restart the live stream due to a bit of a technical issues, but we guarantee you when we come back, things would be smooth sailing, and we'll be looking forward to more Valorant games. So we'll go on a short commercial break, and we'll be right back with the lower bracket semi-finals.
Wants to get ahead of others while they keep themselves busy. And she prefers keeping it private. Whatever your needs may be, there isn't one that does it all, does it? Introducing a range of new routers and Wi-Fi mesh. Whether it's speed or coverage, there is a device for everyone. This is broadband done right. Get better choices with Time Fiber Home Broadband.